in short for Renekton. So he gets his namesake on that one, and now with the final lock-in, Plugo grabs himself the Orianna. They have a pretty wicked... They don't always for long. Now we're coming down on Rome.
He's in.
Oh boy. Get the slow on to slow. Scout of the week, not going to connect. 2 flashes burned and the power unleashed on top of a heal, and they're going to be able to secure it. Big Koro with the first blood.
Big plays from Pallet to make
Up to see if he grabs it. No, gets nailed. Oh, flash forward. That's going to pull in too. There's an unbreakable on and a teleport coming down for Ren. Fix and Plugo got to bail out, and there is not a whole lot of mana there. Let's see if Ren keeps going forward for the flash. A couple of Coles, and Plugo, he's just trying to walk away, but he's got nothing else he can do. Cole in the meek. Ooh, doesn't get knocked by the Scout of the Week, but Pallet has swapped right on in, and Naul tries to go unleashing the power, and the barrel comes out to secure it up. Venus takes the kill, and you better believe that. He's got no flash this time around. Mantarraya, there's the righteous glory. He's almost under tower, flashing forward. My goodness, he hasn't been able to get the rupture just yet, but Mantarraya, how far does he want to go? And he goes a numbing.
That's not even a level 11 Cho'Gath.
Oh, Big Koro playing a dangerous game. Pallet on the front line, looking to get the stun off onto Fix. Rocket jumps away. Stun is out of range. And now we're into fights, baby. Naul trying to get the deletion. He goes down, but he does take Fix with him. It's a 1-for-1 trade up top.
Yeah, Naul absolutely outplays him by
starting. LG see this one happening. There's a Glacial Fissure going to land on 2, and they knock him back with the barrel. Unleash the power onto Slow. Oh, they get the stop up onto Ren for the time being, and they cut their losses.
Yeah, unfortunately for Young Generation, Ren's slice.
Oh no, we've seen this one a few times, and Plugo unleashed the power on him, and they even Scout of the Week. The shield keeping him alive, and they got a wild growth on. Now it's KLG's time to tag in. They pull back Naul, and Fix has got one, looking for the reset. He even dodges out the Glacial Fissure. That's the double looking for Pallet. Unbreakable, how long will it be? And Fix is backed off to push them back. Let's see if this Young Generation can make it happen. But they've got no spike contest. I think it's going to happen. Teleports on. And it even gets nommed by Mantarraya. That means Ren's going to cancel his TP.
Yeah, they have to cancel it. And now they've caught Ren.
Yep, and there's not a whole lot the Croc can do. Tyrwolf is going to cut him off, and Fix is going to grab himself the 3rd kill of the game. Looks like they're going to pull in Naul back in the mid. Oh, but the hunters become the hunted. Here we go. Tyrwolf on. Looking for Venus. Gets the slow, gets the stun, and all of a sudden the rest of KLG come knocking. The barrel comes out, but it's a party for Chaos Latin Gamers. Shut down, though. Big Koro grabs one.
Got a flag.
Now Naul, he's going to be able to get around the side, scattering the weak. YG getting a little bit low. It's Mantarraya. Tyrwolf turning. Plugo. Mantarraya gets another eat off onto the support from Young Generation. Ren in the back line, but it's going to be Plugo flashing away, and Mantarraya is doing double time with a double kill, looking for a 3rd. Can he make it happen? It's Naul, and Big Koro going down. That's the last man standing on Young Generation, as Mantarraya is still going for the chase.
He's looking for a righteous glory.
Pretty easy to see them taking this one without anybody in the area from Young Generation, and with how far behind they are, would have been very difficult all the same. So
just the Nexus left.
Young Generation, one last desperate attempt to try and save this game, but this tower is already starting to fall. That's one gone down. The fight is also going their way. Mantarraya tanking everything up, and he even gets a need off onto Ren, but Fix has got the final auto attack. Tyrwolf tanking through the rest of the Young Generation damage. The final Nexus turret will fall, and soon to be the Nexus. These guys said they wanted to be the next Albix Nox, and this is
something that could do wonders against a champion like Xayah, something that can perhaps prevent a Jarvan from even getting out of his own ultimate. Things like that can be just yet. There it is.
Here. Godquai coming in with them double buffs, looking for Ramune, flashing forward. Flag, drag, auto attack, and it's going to be first blood for Mission.
A very good flash from Godquai to get himself out just towards the end of that. Can jump off, but he goes forwards himself.
All right, gets the charm out. Look for the Soraka first. Oh, he's killed the healer, and they pull back with Feathers with the Blade Storm, and now Yutari Miyashi trapped inside the pit. Tussle is here just way too late, and Kai Wing is able to secure that kill. Now Tussle finds himself without any friend. Under the tower they go, and it's Unified flashing forward. Kill number 2.
And Godquai tanking for him all the while.
Actually, for just a second. Short window, and now it looks like Hong Kong Esports want to make the play. Oh, they've trapped Yutari Miyachi, forced to burn his flash, and Unified with some serious damage, but do they have enough to finish Tussle? They do, as a pair of teleports coming in. One will get canceled. For round number 2, he would need a miracle steal, but Hong Kong Attitude not going to give him the opportunity. Shockwave does bring in Kai Wing. He's able to make his escape, and a hero's entrance comes in as Riris tags his way forward. Tussle narrowly escaping, Riris trying for the shield of Durand, and it just deters Rampage any further. They have not lost a man just yet. And Heavy trying to push them back, and Riris tanking on the front line down.
A lot of health, so ultimately I feel like that's just where it's going to subside, but they stay around. Rampage.
Oh no, they cut Tara and deleted him. Unified, he took some damage for that one.
McCullough has a lot of shields. Riris is very tanky, and they got the extra kill. So Evie dies, Dara dies, and because Dara's dead, he's not a teleporting member on the team. Inspiration, it's a 14k gold lead, and they're still not fighting.
How about that for some Hong Kong attitude? And Godquai hopping in for the dunk to get this fight started off right. Ramane down, followed by Evie. Godquai gets knocked back, but it doesn't mean a damn thing. Down goes Tussle. That's the double kill for the Hong Kong attitude jungler. And they are looking to try and close this one out. It is only the bot lane remaining.
Yeah, they want to end the game right now, Pyro, and it looks like it's going to be the perfect game.
Riris is going to back and teleport right on top of it. They're not giving a chance for Rampage to get anything. Down goes Dara. Yutari, no, it's going to be unified.
He would.
He gives them the kill. No perfect game for Hong Kong attitude, but it doesn't matter as Yutori Mayashi goes back in. It's going to be the ace. 12-1 is the kills. 9-0 is the towers. And down goes the Nexus. Hong Kong attitude making a big statement in game number 1 to close things out.
And welcome to World. Champion that we mentioned that's locked in last. Pretty good into the Rise matchup.
Yeah, Plugo, he definitely has the experience come to bear. Now, speaking of experience, they have got to be careful. The level 2 gank of the Elise. Reckless, he might have to burst flash. Oh, the heal is already spent, and he just keeps the cocoon. Doesn't need to spend it, but there's the teleport coming in. Flash away from Deerwolf. And do they have the damage? They do with the last feather. It's Reckless picking up first blood. 4 summoners to get away, turn it back around.
And Broxah now looking towards mid lane.
Uh-oh, Cassio put into Rune Prison. Plugo, he's trying to slither away, but nothing for him to do! And that's going to be Broxah picking up a kill. Can't catch Breakman. Everywhere he goes, Broxah's there. Cocoon comes out. He's already down to half his health. Still the level advantage.
And waiting.
Plugo's
actually got the collapse.
Uh-oh, well, Broxah might have gone a little too far forward. He flashes. Caps is coming in. Let's see if they can get the kill, though. That's a lot of damage out of Caps. Woo! Mid lane and jungle both going down, and TP's canceled.
Now looking.
Spiderling comes out. Oh, he's going to try to get Tearwolf out on this one. Spike goes down. They're going to look to transfer it over. Slow and Fix coming in, and now Mantaraya. Let's see. Slow wants to get the bowling ball going, and now Fix has tagged his way in. And all of a sudden, we've got a real scrap in this river with Mantaraya getting the first kill out. Jez's, he nearly falls down, but the heroic entrance comes out, and they turn it right back around, baby. KLG running for their lives. Without Tearwolf, Brox is already down.
Oh, they still want this.
But they're going to keep on going. Soaz looking for the shield, and the Featherstorm comes out right into the taunt. Soaz getting 1. They're going to look for more. Reckless has 2, and Plugo trying desperately to slither away, forcing to flash. And Caps is still on the chase. He goes.
Oh, no, he missed.
Misses a Q. Goes for one more Rune Prison under the tower, and Caps is going to be able to secure it.
Actually gets the
bottom. All together here. Let's see if they can stay alive, though. Reckless Jez's, they're going to go for the charm play, and in comes Broxah, forcing the jump out of Fix, leaving his support for dead, and Broxah was not done with that Tristana. Down he goes. Now Mantaraya and Slow here trying
where to go.
Earwolf's there, but I don't think they've got a whole lot of damage to work with. Slow, he keeps getting those massive knockouts, but there's no backup damage as Caps gets the cow. Looking for Mantaraya. Reckless, he's even going to stay alive. And the rest of KL. All right, Caps, let's see if he can go for the 1v2 Tearwolf. They're already taking a little low, and he's grounded. He's able to walk back to Broxah, though, and in goes Slow, forced the flash out.
Oh, they're engaging.
They're going to turn right back around. It's Broxah with the start up of the kill, and Slow nowhere for him to go. As he stopped up for just a second, Mantaraya is going to save
themselves the Baron. There's the 2 Scry Orbs at the same time. Even the synergy there is removed from KLG. But there's no chance to get to the pit.
Yeah, they still got
We are seeing a lot of over-exertion from Fnatic. You feel like they're far enough ahead that they can afford to do so, but that last dive in the top lane did expend a fair amount of resources.
You can see Soaz, he didn't get the charms exactly where he wanted to, or the Sun. Whoa, they just go right on in, and it's Caps coming up with kill number 1. Now all of a sudden KLG find themselves only
an opportunity because Jesus is now looking to kill Slow.
Yep, never just going to be 1, and they turn.
And the Galio!
Donna looking for Vixen. Oh, it's a hero's entrance, and Slow is left for dead. Soaz going right into the back line, and Fnatic 1, 2, 3, looking to clean house. That's a double kill for Caps. They keep on chasing all the way back to Fountain. Get in the Rune Prison, and down he goes. Fnatic inside this base as Mantaraya just trying to tank up Jez's. But meanwhile, this base is going to fall to shambles.
I mean, if you're Caps right now, you use your ultimate, you bring some minions to the Nexus, and you end the game immediately. But it looks like mid lane inhibitor should still be enough time. They've got 4 members dead. Fnatic should be able to take this game down and cleanly destroy Chaos Latin Gamers.
Man, Hong Kong attitude, I thought they had a fast one at 25.5 minutes, but Fnatic are looking to beat that by a good 60 seconds. Mantaraya is up, so is Slow, but it doesn't even matter. Down goes the Nexus, and Fnatic with a commanding game 1.
And then finally locking in the Syndra for Frozen in the mid lane, giving him that counter pick. You said it, Zyrene. They want to get Frozen ahead.
Jungler with Godquai, now they get to take some of it away, and Frozen too aggressive.
Good flash away from Frozen, but Godquai's going to follow him up, and here comes Mission. They're looking for the first blood, the heal. Frozen dodging around, unleash power, the Phosphorus bomb to the face. And that is a very dead Frozen.
2 minions left, they gotta be able to engage and kill this at the same time.
There is the charm onto Riris, gonna get the knock up as well. Root onto Pattern as he's caught out. Crash there as well. Riris going low. The explosive shot, the knock back, and this should be a dead tree. Rift Herald falls up towards the top side. Pattern jumps in once again, but again the engage. Crash gets the kill, 1-1. Looking for the engage. They're onto the Syndra. HKA can smell the blood. They can taste it. Maokai gets in. Galio. Jump in, but here comes Galio crashing down on the dead jungler. A kill on the Maokai. A 4-man taunt, and now it's up to Pattern. Double kill, looking for more. He jumps onto Kai Wing. The root not quite going to be enough to take him down. Mission turning it back around, and Japone gets the knock up Thornton with a kill. Mission takes down one, but he can't quite get onto the AD carrier. Now it's cleanup crew.
Waiting for cooldowns, they're waiting for cooldowns.
Just needs to get the cooldowns down. Mission does not have flash, does not have Valkyrie, does not have a hope of getting away. He goes down, Frozen with the kill.
Japone, he hasn't had much in terms of engage. Is this it here?
Quickness jumps in. Here comes the Galio as well. The knockback. That's a Janna. They're trying to catch up. They get the kill. Pattern gets it. And there's the taunt as well. HKA are getting decimated. Double for the Tristana. Frozen caught up towards the side. Mission eventually takes it down. It's 3 for Pattern. He's looking for more. He's looking for 4. Can he get the Penta? Rivis locks him up. It's 3v2. But Unify can pound down from the side here. Unify's going to get one. Not quite the quadra for Pattern. To jump in. It is a quadra and an ace for Fenerbahce.
And they're going to be able to push down the mid here. They took out first, when usually the support's the easiest to get. But look at this.
Jump onto Mission. They're going to try and lock him out. Japone is low. The Baron was started. Mission knocked in. Pattern is a godlike. Godquai chased up towards the side as well. The Baron, no, Pattern!
What are you doing?
That's not where you want to be! And Fenerbahce will get chased down here by Rivis. Doldrin is the target as Unified comes in. You've got an AD carry, say HKA. We've already killed him. Doldrin's getting chased down. Rivis jumps in. Another kill for Hong Kong. Attitude, and they're looking for the Baron. He does make mistakes. They're looking for the Baron now. HKA with 4 members, but crashes across the wall.
Yeah, this is a 4-on-3. Crash goes in. He
steals it! Fenerbahce with the comeback. The steal from Crash. He's going to get taken down, and now HKA might look for a further engage. Rivis in the front line. Japone trying to get away. Will get the knock up and quickness up towards the top side. Does go down, but Fenerbahce still is.
These turrets that are left open because of the numbers advantage.
The Baron's still not only a gift for Fenerbahce, but a gift as they engage. Frozen gets the kill as well, and here comes Doldrin. He's going to look for the taunt, pulls Rivis away from Pattern, and now Pattern can open up the big guns from the backside. Doldrin's going to jump in once again. A great blade caller back as Unified tries to get some damage down of his own. Pattern, don't jump in. We've seen you do it. There's the Featherstorm. He jumps away.
Pulls him back.
He pulls Rivis. He knocks him away as well with a Buster Shot. Pattern can still do work. Doldrin can't quite get the taunt off. Unified will survive. And Fenerbahce are able to
find themselves in a deficit once more. Is it another steal?
No,
it's not going to go.
Godquai's not going to do it. Godquai does not have the stopped actually there as HKA started up. There's no vision. There comes the long-range totem. But is this too little, too loud? Holy moly! Frozen steals it away. Japone's going to jump in. Here's Doldrin as well. Jumping down with the hero's entrance. And now HKA need to win this fight because otherwise they are done for. A 4-man taunt. The knockback. The cats come out. But is it too little, too late for HKA? A great root up. Godquai jumps onto Frozen. But it's the front line of Fenerbahce that are taking the damage. And it's the back line that are dishing out the DPS. Pattern jumps in. A double for Tristana. And Pattern is on an absolute tear this game. That has to be it. Doldrin's dead. Maybe they can't close because Unified time to try and save his Nexus Towers. Can he do it?
Crash has Flash and he has Cask. He could engage if he wanted. Unified has nothing to stop it.
We're looking for the Flash. Cask from Crash. He jumps in. That's a dead Xayah as Frozen takes him out. Fenerbahce gonna close out this game. It's a 50-minute classic, but Fenerbahce stamp their mark on Group D.
Fenerbahce get the first upset of the tournament, taking down and giving the Pool 1 seed their very first loss.
Gives you just a smidgen more damage in that mid lane, Zyrene.
Yeah, it's interesting as well because LeBlanc was a champion that popped up again after.
Does a lot of damage. So as respecting the fact that Nidalee could burst him down, here's the unleashed power onto Caps. Jumps away, the flash by Null. Caps is clapped in the mid lane by Null.
Solo kill by Null. The aggressive play that we were looking to see.
There's the chain of corruption, there's the charm, there's the quickness, there's the jump in. Broxah joins the fray as well. That is a very dead Draven.
4-man bottom, didn't need it. Go for the second clap.
The ward there actually spots them as they come around. Caps knocked back, flash hook, Pallet. That's another kill onto Caps. Pallet will secure it. TP coming in from Soas to try and save the tower.
You opened up. But look at this. I talked about the lack of flashes earlier. They're going to go for it now.
Doesn't quite get the connection. Explosive cast knocks him back, but the charm is going to land in the end as Big Koro caught up, overextended in the top lane, and will eventually fall to Broxah.
From Reckless.
Got a hook onto Broxah as well. The chain of corruption is going to come down. There's the quickness from Jesus as he tries to lock him up. Caps jumps in, but's knocked back by Ren. Good body bot from him. Jesus goes low. Big Koro is now opening up the axes. He's chucking them into the back of Soas and secures himself a kill. I think I saw 329 extra Ren is there.
It's a bait. Ren still has body slam flash. Oh, Pallet!
Flash from Pallet. Broxah gets body bopped up. Null's going to get the scat of the week as well, and that is a very dead Sejuani.
They killed the jungler. They killed the
They
top.
killed the hopes of EU. Caps jumping in. Here goes Jesus as well. Baron down to 2,000. Ren gets jumped out of the pit. The Baron falls. It's gone to Young Generation, and they've still got members alive. Jesus is low, low, but 3 members have died, and it's only Null and Ren who will escape to the backside. Doing a great job of keeping Fnatic alive. Fnatic actually going to chase back onto Venus, but this is an inhibitor gone. For Fnatic, they will get a kill onto the Nidalee, but how much have they lost for this? Venus is still escaping. Eventually, they'll knock him, but he's going to get away. As we're coming into this game, we talked about compositions. We said, Soas might get caught out in the top lane. Pallet comes in, but here is the damage from the Unleashed power. Soas flashes the wall, but you cannot flash away from the biggest Koro on Young Generation.
Looking for the Fnatic brush.
Gonna see if they can set up around Young Generation. Here they go from the side. Broxah jumps in, looking for Pallet. That Thresh still very tanky though as they knock Fnatic back. Young Generation perhaps want to re-engage now as Ren goes to the front line. A charm from Jesus, a 5-man charm. The knockup. Big Koro's still alive and he's gonna pound away on Caps. Ren dead, 2 dead from Young Generation. Fnatic able to collapse, able to get the stopping beating there. They were going into asystole, but the diagnosis was death for Ren as Pallet and him died in that last fight. The Baron for Fnatic will be secured and they will be able to look to push towards the base of Young Generation. Flank in the TP that could come in from Caps.
Whoa,
Back with the scan of the week.
no!
Unleashed power!
Blasted!
There is a new fragrance on Summoner's Rift. It's bodied by Null. In this Go Vision. Here comes Ren. The chain's gonna land, but Ren jumps straight in, knocks Reckless in the wrong way, and now Ren is actually caught off at the back. Young Generation trying to get to their top laner, but he is left out to dry. Reckless gets the kill. Caps jumps onto Big Koro, double chains, but Big Koro turns it right back around in his face. Caps off towards the side, looking for the flank. Onto Null, jumps in with the Banshees, but here comes the Unleashed power.
My God!
Caps stand United just saves him though, and still Fnatic on the Baron. Are they going to do this? Because Caps has TP. Caps come back. Here comes Soas. He's
Venus hit him with
teleported
a
in.
spirit,
2,000
going in.
HP. Venus jumps in, but they target him down. He doesn't quite get it as Broxah secures it. Now Fnatic still looking for the fight as Pallet perhaps is caught out here. Caps coming in with a teleport and Pallet knocked up. He's going to get taken down as well. The stun into the damage from Reckless. A kill for Fnatic. About the audience.
Not completely, not completely. They're walking away. Venus is now, they're gonna try to burst it.
Venus can't quite get there. Broxah does secure it, and now Soas is looking for the flank. Has the flash, has the taunt. 3 members of Young Generation lining up for him. Caps lands the chains onto Null, and there's the taunt. That is a shot down on to the Syndra and Young Generation. Just able to escape from Jez's. Caps still has that flank position. Koro, Zhonya's keeps him alive, but Koro will escape to the top. Down to 6,000. He's looking for the steal. Jez's there in the front line. That's going to be a Baron for Fnatic. Great play from them to pull apart Young Generation's defense. Jump away from Caps, and now we'll see Fnatic going for a fight on the other side. Chain of Corruption lands, there's a Glacial Prism as well, all onto Pallet. So it goes in, Jez's trying to connect. Blue Inhibitors dies in the bottom lane as Caps takes it down, and now he's going to join the fight. So it's a great moment stun, Unleashed power kills Reckless, but Caps is just going for the Nexus Towers here. Fnatic have been forced back. Caps looking to see if he can win this game.
Yeah, they gotta stop him on these Nexus turrets. They might lose one here with the damage from the creeps. Venus getting pulled in from Pallet, and he snaps back. He's trying to finish it, and Null!
He gets it, can't quite take down Null though, and Ren doesn't land the body slam, but the stun does connect. Caps jumps in with the Zhonyas, but Fnatic have lost their 2 carries now, and Young Generation have held on to this game.
They lost, they're gonna try to end. They are done with this game.
No way, Zyrene, do they close this out? Chain of Corruption comes in, Fnatic trying to fight it back. Young Generation still alive. Big Koro is down into the GA. Ren's there, they don't have any more damage. Null trying to do what he can. Big Koro survives the McHugh. Scimitar the knockback onto Broxah. A great locket though, and Pallet lands the hook. Young Generation realize they can't do it because Caps is respawning. Fnatic arms up to Ren to try and dodge around. The chains connect and Caps jumps in. Goodbye, Ren, says Caps, as eventually he will get the kill on towards this Gragas.
Keeping him alive for as long as
delaying.
possible to delay his death timer. This means that he's stuck, and now it's not already ticking. He wanted to die a little earlier than this.
Will eventually go down, though. Caps does secure the kill.
Swapped out for Death's Dance for Big Koro.
It's up to him, it's up to Norn, it's up to Venus, who has a death cap of his own. The knockback minion's not quite there. The stun, though, is going to land onto Venus. Big Koro chased off towards the side. There's the charm. Mercurial Scimitar a little bit too early, but it's still Big Koro surviving. So as
Reckless ending the game.
Unleashed Tower. Reckless says, I don't care.
And there we go.
You're on form, Zymene. Great predictions throughout the end of that draft. Any predictions for me on how these compositions are going to match up?
This is a Trident attack. They're coming from 3 different angles. That's
great.
the long route.
The root lands. Here comes Frozen as well. The flash away, but the root is going to hit once again, and that's just first blood for Fenerbahce in the mid lane.
Yeah, that is a fantastic Trident attack with Thaldryn, Frozen, and Crash all
As well. We'll look for the engage. There's the knock-up. Double knock. Back towards Crash, but Crash just
Tussle
body slams
ulti.
away. Tussle ulti's underneath the turret. The explosive cast, the kill as well with the unleashed power. Fenerbahce get their second kill on the board.
got there back. Lose some CS to the turret. Thaldryn.
Stat Magic, try and get some health back. Pops down the Nature's Grasp as well, but it's a good dive from Rampage. As Tussle gets his first assist on the board, and
More
Rampage...
members here on the bottom side. And now they have Syndra coming down too. This will be a 4-on-2.
There's so much damage coming out from Padden. 2.2 attack speed at
Frozen.
18 minutes. Frozen's going to get onto Yuto Mayashi, but doesn't have the damage.
Stun.
The knockback, the heal. He does get the kill. That's the reason he is the person to watch in this team. Frozen.
Down to mid lane priority. Frozen had mid lane priority, came down to the bottom side, and then he was able to make that play happen and get those 2 kills. Whereas Thaldryn here,
No
pushed it
splat
mid.
for him. Tussle's on the chase, but he does manage to
heal.
get away the Sat Magic, but there's the Narm into the wall. Evie gets a kill for himself. It's 2 for Rampage overall, but Evie is just getting absolutely shredded by Padden. The engage from Crass. Rampage have to flash away. And Fenerbahce are in the try. Yet Yutori Mayashi on the other side does have an Infinity Edge. His Frozen. Tussle goes down to half. Dama, another great wild growth. Japone is showing us exactly how to beat an Alistar on this Lulu. They do lose 1 though, and now we're going to see Rampage continue the chase. Voidooz comes out, slows them up. And Rampage will not be able to get anything.
For a bit until he runs up here. Starting up the Baron, that's questionable. But wait, Frozen took a blast cone.
Frozen got caught out. Ramune gets the kill, and now Rampage are right back in this game. 1,000 gold between the 2 teams, and this is where you start up the Baron. Padden and Japone still alive. Exhaust up on the support. Heal. Flash on the Kog'Maw as well.
And Evie's about to transform. This is exactly where you want to be with the Mega Gnar. I feel like if you can see this, whoa, he smited for HP. They're not actually doing it. They just want to fight.
Can't quite get the wallop. Here's the Nature's Grasp as well from Thor.
The root!
Padden with a huge amount of deep, but there's the knockup. Padden still going through. It's a double, it's a triple. He's going to get the quadra as well as the Alistar falls. He's having beef for dinner tonight.
They're gonna give him the
Ramune is there, trying to jump across the wall. Thaldryn with the chase. Padden can't quite get it. The knockdown onto Ramune. There's the root. There's the Penta. Kog'Maw for Fenerbahce.
If you're going to remember anything about Padden, erase the brain. Put this in there. That pentakill, 3v5 in the Baron Pit. Thaldryn with the glorious Nature's Grasp. That is what you want to see from a team captain.
Superb play by
But
Fenerbahce.
Pulverize from Dara comes in. The slam from Thaldryn stops it. And that ends up being even harder to shut him down. And that's how you make that snowball happen even further. He's caught. Let's see what happens.
There's the wild growth, but Evie gets shredded down. There's a legendary Kog'Maw, and now Padden's just opening up the big guns. He's going to get onto Tussle as well. It's a double, looking for his second penta of the game.
Oh my
No
God.
Dara, but Ramune and Yutori Mayashi are not going to give it up.
Get in the fountain. Get in the fountain, boys.
Rampage
You
wants
see, they're just trying to take care of business here. Make it fast, Padden. Walk it forward, but that's going to be the next. That is so quick.
What an impressive performance from Fenerbahce, and what an impressive performance from their bottom lane as well. Padden trying to get on towards the founding, but that is the Nexus, and that's Fenerbahce.